This past weekend, the streets of Los Angeles were filled with voices, protests, shouts, signs, a city that refused to sleep. Amid the smoke and chaos, one image went viral. A protester waving the Mexican flag, with cars burning in the background. The contrast was impossible to ignore. It all erupted after a series of immigration raids carried out by ICE. For many, it was the last straw. But what really sparked controversy were the destructive acts. Some protesters attacked Waymo vehicles, and those images, those spread around the world in seconds. Elon Musk, owner of Tesla and X, didn't stay silent. His response was immediate. He shared the image of the protester with the Mexican flag and wrote, "This is not right, and honestly, he's got a point. Burning down the city isn't the way." Musk also reposted a message from former President Donald Trump, adding fuel to the debate. Trump publicly demanded apologies from Governor Gavin Newsom and Mayor Karen Bass, blaming them directly for the unrest. According to him, their policies allowed the protests to spiral out of control. Even the Department of Homeland Security got involved. They released a striking video. The same protester with the flag, surrounded by self-driving taxis engulfed in flames. Their message was clear. California's leaders need to step in and stop this escalation. Some officials even asked, why does the governor seem to side with undocumented individuals? A harsh statement, full of prejudice, and deeply hurtful. The protests have now entered their fourth day. It all began after large-scale arrests of migrants across the city. One of the most intense moments? A raid at a Home Depot. Just imagine going out to buy tools and ending up in the middle of a mass arrest. Unbelievable. In just 1 week, over 100 people were detained. Among them, a union leader who was accused of obstructing law enforcement. As violence escalated, the National Guard was deployed as an emergency measure. Governor Newsom responded with a letter to Trump, accusing the former president of violating state sovereignty. Meanwhile, Mayor Bass blamed the federal administration for pushing the city to the brink of chaos. "The violence we're seeing is the result of decisions made from the top," she said during a press conference. LAPD Chief Jim McDonnell noted that these protests were beginning to follow a disturbingly familiar pattern, reminiscent of past civil unrest. Even U.S. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth weighed in. He warned that if things continue this way, extraordinary federal action could be on the table, and that's alarming. For now, the situation is still unfolding. There are no clear solutions, just more tension. And in the midst of it all, we risk losing what really matters: respect for those genuinely fighting for a better life. The migrant struggle deserves dignity, not to be used as an excuse for destruction. Protesting is a right, but destroying is not defending. Because being a migrant is not about violence, it's about courage. Thanks for watching. Like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps a lot.